Wait a second. These guys don't own waterfront estates in Martha's Vineyard? You're telling me their profit margins are razor thin and they're only making a few cents on every dollar? Am I to believe these gas station owners are struggling just like the rest of us? Could Joe Biden be misleading us about who's responsible for inflation? Let's ask CNN.
I think news organizations need to be a lot more forceful here, Brian, in calling out the president when he misleads the public like this. We know gas station owners aren't really the ones running away to the bank when gas prices go up. There have been stories in the past about how low the margin of profit is for gas station owners on the price of fuel. They make their money usually at the convenience stores. But there hasn't been a really aggressive pushback from the president, from news organizations. I think that needs to change.
That's what trying not to get fired from CNN looks like. Sal Risalvato is a former gas station owner and executive director of New Jersey Gasoline Convenience Association. All right, so what kind of profits are these gas station owners making on gasoline? And are they making a lot of serious cash selling Twinkies as well?
They are not making any more today than they were making last month, the month before, or even a year ago. The president's statement is absolutely ridiculous. And in fact, it's so untethered from reality that I'm thinking he had to actually misspeak. Or he really just doesn't have an understanding of how things work. And I was quite frustrated and actually pretty annoyed that he would even make the suggestion that it's the corner gas station, the quintessential small business of America, that is causing this problem. And I think the best way to make the president understand, if he really doesn't, if he's just trying to find somebody to blame, then nothing's going to work. But I think the best way to make the president understand would be to ask him a question. Mr. President, if you own a gas station and that tank truck comes across your driveway to deliver gasoline today, and that gasoline costs 20 cents a gallon more than it did when you bought it the last time, what should you do with the price on the pump? A, leave it the same. B, lower it because prices are already too high. Or C, raise it so you can continue to pay your mortgage, the taxes, the utilities, the employees, and your own paycheck so you can pay the mortgage at home. That question, I think, may help clear things up for President Biden.
Well, as everybody knows, he had to plagiarize his way through school, so I'm not sure he grasps the concept of supply and demand, but maybe if he hears you, Sal, it'll stick this time. Thank you so much, and good luck out there. And just keep those tycoons in line, okay? We don't want to have to drag you in front of Congress in a gouging investigation. I'll see you in New Jersey.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.